As our conquest of the core continued, only Karelia and Rendili stood against us. With Count Dooku now having joined operations in the core, even these two esteemed ancient Republic shipyards have now joined the CIS's cause. Alright, so we are back and we are ready to invade Charos, thereby reconnecting Ubrikia to our forces for the first time in forever. And that'll actually cut off the Hutts, because part of the whole Hutt situation has been, sure, they only have like 3 planets connected here and a couple planets connected here, but they've been able to move through Ubrikia that whole time. So by taking the planets from them, let's actually take these infantry from us to help in the upcoming attack. But by taking these planets from them, by like clearing out space, that will also mean that they're not able to do stuff like this, moving units around. But that's 4 of the Voraciouses. There's that fighter superiority I was talking about. But I don't know, I think I'd rather do this with that Lucrahawk hero. But
Shields online.
I think we'd still be able to win. Let's see how they do this. They outnumber us, so they're probably not going to retreat. Never mind. What am I talking about? They didn't want to be here in the first place, so I can understand why they're doing it. Like, I was thinking about retreating too, so we're all on the same page. But where are they sending that? That is going to retreat probably to Eriadu. Or, not to Eriadu, to Nar Shaddaa. Eriadu is about to be attacked, and Lothara just got taken by the Republic, which is, again, here. One of the former Hutt worlds. So I think I need to just go in now.
Invasion commencing.
We'll take Charos, and then I'll be able to leave the ground forces here, move that move the Prophet is what that one is called, that Lucrahulk. I remember. I'll be able to move that out. But let's see if we can maybe speed over to some of the other landing zones. Because we have Droideka. And they're kind of fast sometimes.
We've secured a build pad. We've lost a build
So,
pad.
ooh. Well, you can kill some of them, but the others have made it. And they do have some garrison forces here. Okay. Well, it's worth a try. I'm willing to give up some Droideka for the chance at capturing this landing zone. I think we actually got it. All right, let's drop in a lot of infantry. And then
Reinforcement point.
we'll want to get that too. You know what? Let's keep going. I guess it's not gonna go very well. But, like, our infantry are kind of overwhelming this. So, you know what? I actually take it back. This is going well. This is great. I love it. Let's bring in some AATs and some heroes to help on this side. Because now we can start getting over there. They have so many of the skyhooks. Atmospheric flyers, not skyhooks. I know what everything's called in this game. And do I worry about that right now? Probably not. Let's just get the WLOs on that. Okay, so we'll start getting up to this structure. We have a lot of infantry. Mostly B1s, but actually still a lot of B2s. And it is just important that we take out those. Alright. So... like, we're not shooting through... Okay, this is bad. I think I need to just get out of there. Kind of gotta move back to this. And I guess I'll get a field base. It's worthwhile to build a field base here. Like, we kind of just gotta focus on this side. You're coming in, and I'm gonna get another field base. Because those rocket pods would be able to just annihilate these guys coming out. But they have moved out. So we can start maybe taking them out on the way in? Taking them in on the way out?
I expect full payment. Construction complete.
Bombing run. I'm just gonna hit here. Because we've killed so many of the things up there, and then it's just that turbo laser. Oh, that would have actually been nice to kill. The power gen. So that's going to be our next goal. I'm going to see if we can take any of those without losing our...
We've secured a build pad.
Let's get you back, and let's get some of these up. Without losing any of our infantry. Alright, let's hold back here. Okay, and they're starting to go back and forth between those areas, which is a good sign for us. Let's just get into this, the base.
Bombardment available.
Scanning vehicle.
Nothing is getting us here.
Wow.
I'm
We really
gonna try to sneak into the power generator. Maybe we'll be able to take that out with our spider droids? I think we actually are. Okay, well, hold back there. And let's start getting in with these.
We've secured a build pad.
This is kind of questionable. Yeah, I think I need to just go for that.
Incoming.
Uh-oh. Calculating attack. Hunter
The
program
enemy
loaded.
base shield is offline.
Yeah, I think that was worth it.
We've lost
Now
a
we're
build pad.
getting in over here. We're gonna retreat back to that. Well, our heroes
Better be worth it. Moving out.
can go and cut them off.
We've lost a build pad.
Like, we're in the base. We're doing some damage. And we just don't want to go up too far. So
Reinforcement point contested.
this army
Lost a landing.
will need some
Bombing run
some
available.
fixes.
Always
But
a pleasure.
we kind of knew that.
Bombers incoming. Unit destroyed.
All right, now you can go in.
Wow. We really killed them.
I think I'm gonna try to get you back to the landing zone. We got their capital, planetary capital.
Ready to
We can
destroy
start
the
moving
world.
into
Fight's
We've
not
lost
over.
base
a build
here.
pad.
Direction.
We've lost a build pad.
and just take that out so that they're not distracted by it later.
Already.
Otherwise, like, if there's someone coming at them and
I always
they decide they want to shoot that, well, there's something shooting them. That's
Really killed it.
not helpful. Oh, that's the planetary. Oh, that's Ubrikian. That's not capital. We did destroy all
A
the
build pad.
That's for my predecessor.
Where am I
the
now?
ones with the better garrisons.
Right.
So let's get our heroes over. So we've taken out the spawns on that.
Consider it done.
Now let's see if I can get the supers in.
Successful tactical
We've
attack.
secured
Come on.
a build pad.
Don't be shy. It's like it's afraid. And now it's gone. So maybe it was right to be afraid. But okay, so that was a bit rougher,
We are
a bit more losses than I was hoping for, but ultimately it worked out.
Control
Beginning
achieved.
construction.
So we'll start building up some structures, and then I'll have him have him rejoin Anubrikia. Because Laheyron is going to be the next planet after that. And I wonder if it's worth doing some raids.
Tactical battle imminent.
Yeah, there we go. Probably could have done more. No, there's no tender in there, so it doesn't matter. We weren't going to get more out of that.
Recruiting troops.
So let's get you, and then I'm going to get a spy.
Production.
I'm going to send the spy to Kashyyyk, and that should pass through everything.
Construction
Research
complete.
complete.
What are they doing on Eriadu? Well, that's a lot of structures. Or a lot of space unit, not a lot of ground units. And we have the ion cannon there. So if they stay for too long, they're going to regret it. But I really think I might need to send some raids out. We can't do anything on Onderon or Balmora. Balmora, or Onderon maybe. It hasn't got a ground-to-space cannon. It looks more threatening than it is. Duro, that's 360, so we're not doing anything there. I kind of need spies on more of these planets. Alright, let's go to Com. That attack doesn't seem to have come to Com. Deploying the Hex Girls have entered service, which I think is one of our Hex Bombers. And Techno Union is done, so we'll be able to get to 100 with the Techno Union in a minute. Or in several minutes. But where are we with Commerce Guild? Commerce Guild is going to be at 90 after that mission completes. Because that is Commerce Guild again, right? No, that's Gunray. That's Trade Federation. And Trade Federation, I think, is our lowest.
Construction complete.
Sad. We're really just cycling through Eriadu, but I don't know if they feel confident invading the planet. But that's probably the biggest fleet we can see right now. But we want more vision everywhere. Okay, we've got vision there. So let's send it to Kashyyyk. Let's see what the huts have around us. Because what are we looking at on Hypori? We have regular recusant. We have Lucrehulk Dreams. We have a C99. So Lucrehulk Dreams is the one that's been hanging out here longest. We will be building up some friends and going after Rothana. Alright, let's see. I think Grievous going to Humbarine and then Cato Neomoidia makes sense. Even if we can't take the planets yet.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, they're going for it again. Alright, so we have less here, but I think still enough. This could go either way. I think we've still got it, though. I think I have enough money. No, I spent all the money, didn't I? Yeah, I have no money. And we gotta go up this route. I think that's working. There you go.
How dare you attack me? I'll cut
We've
you
lost a build pad.
vengeance will be mine.
I'm fast forwarding as if that's going to make him take less damage. I think it is. I think it actually worked. There's one infantry in there, and I think we actually destroyed most of it. Yeah, perfect. We only lost some B2s.
Tactical battle imminent.
Right, so we're apparently going to be coming into a lot of ground units in space right now. They don't have much space production around, so not that surprised. Like, the Huts have a lot of territory in the core, but I don't know that they ever really got established as much in this area as they probably wanted compared to the Republic. Because this was always the fringes of their territory.
I have a task for you.
They delved too greedily and too deep.
We need you for the next objective.
And now I want to play
Dispose of them. You
Lord of the
must
Rings Total War.
There'll be no one to stop us this time.
That's just been true for like 10 years of me doing YouTube. Yeah, I think I've done, what, 3 Total War campaigns? Maybe 2? The Dwarf one, like, the Dwarf one I did in Warhammer when it came out-ish. Didn't do too well, but it was also a long time ago, and like... Eventually, I don't know what the ceiling on those might be. Let's see. Okay, so we're about to get more money. Grievous, you're about to invade Cato Neomoidia.
Wonderful.
Time for this business on Cadonium Moidia. Oh, that is a space unit. Look at that. We'll probably need spies in here to see, like, some probe droids to see how some of them are laid out, but...
Yes, my lord.
Ion
Establish
cannon.
a
Ooh,
base
an
of
ion
operations.
Let's go. Let's move out.
that
Waiting to coordinate.
will help this one Cossack destroy us. We are sadly not ruining their fleet capability, or their overall power differential.
Be the victors.
But one of the nice things with having the core infrastructurally is as those planets build up, they are typically going to be higher in slots. So we can kind of
I am at your disposal.
fill them up,
Show no
possibly even get some double taxes going on.
perform beyond your parameters.
And once that happens,
Is online. We must meet them.
then it's a lot easier to just... First, we'll have a big economic base, but it's a lot easier to just keep pushing.
We are
Like,
most
as our economy grows, if I'm still spending like 5,000 to 7,000 on structures per week,
beyond the
like
lookout.
eventually we'll run out of
I have a task for
stuff
you.
we have to build,
How
but
treacherous. Wonderful.
that'll still leave more and more for ships each
The
week
next
too,
objective.
while still slowing us down just enough to make sure that the AI is able to
Me to attack?
keep building some stuff for us to fight, as is the point of the system.
Dispose of them.
The mechanic is working as intended. I can't just take one easy win and then blow through it, which isn't a huge concern right now in this campaign, because like we
This time, I am at your
we can see some of those fleets on our border, like breaking through
parameters. Your army is
maybe 1,000 Republic pop would be enough to
be the victors.
put us at
Most pleased with you.
3/5 of their overall power.
Be on the lookout
I'm trying to figure out how much they have and how much we have. We have like
for the next objective.
6 fleets that are at 200, so we're probably at like 1,200 pop
The command
in overall Space Force. I can just look at that number when we're on the Galactic Bubble, though, too. Let's get all these fighters and bombers up to EU.
parameters.
Grievous, is anyone hurt here? No one's really hurt here.
Reporting.
Get over to the trade port with something.
Cruiser reporting.
You're a little hurt there. But the tender is also raising the minimum bar they have to meet in order to cause permanent damage.
We are most pleased with you.
So what I think we're going to do on Hypori
I have a task
is start with like 3 or 4...
for you. There shall be no treaty. Establish a base of
3 or 4
operations.
providences?
Show no
Like, I only need to start building 1 or 2 at a time.
next objective. It won't be
We
long.
definitely want the Techno-Union stimuli sooner than later. And I do want to get the Bulwark research going soon, now that we can maybe afford it.
What is it, my lord?
But
Ion cannon firing.
I am at your disposal.
that's a bit iffier.
Treacherous.
I think maybe it does make sense to get the Bulwark research started when we're kind of catching up on forces. Like, there's no hole in our defenses that I'm super worried about right now. Probably more accurate to say. The only concern I have about what I'm doing right now is that I might just be making it easier for the Republic to take a bunch of these planets. But if they do that, then we can fight the Republic over planets that don't have large shipyards. Let's see how this is.
Tactical battle.
Okay, so all their space units in this area have to be on Druckenwell. If the Republic can claim these, then we might be able to take some planets with lower, like, no structures in space, take a fight against some bigger Republic forces, because they won't have stations and
Let's go.
ion can or hypervelocity guns and shipyards backing them up.
Have performed beyond your
Gunship
parameters.
reporting.
Get you guys in there. Are we the squaddies in? Skibbity's in.
Batteries online. Weapons
Right,
ready.
get to that.
online.
And okay.
We are most
Yes, sir.
So that's a lot of ground units in the air that we've killed. We do want spies on these to see how reasonable it is to take them, but kind of honeypotting them for the Republic is almost easier.
At your command. Initiating attack.
Like if we can make it attractive for the Republic, then eventually we'd get the planets anyways. We don't necessarily want these ones before we invade the eastern ones. We're still building an army on this end, because we got the core planets that we just started building all those structures on. And we could really just build up some pretty big armies, draw the Republic in, and I think make things very sad for them. And that's probably the easiest way for us to make sure we can destroy some of those bigger fleets. Because I was talking about wanting to do, wanting to take like Onderon and Umbara as planets that are like in that single remaining spur between the core and their other territory. But if we leave those intact, so these planets that I'm talking about right here, Umbara, Onderon, and like if we can get out to Jindine and leave Emberline, then if we see large fleets over these planets that we can just jump onto, then that might be the easiest way to make sure we do have the means to kill their remaining fleets. I was kind of thinking about sending Dooku and Ventress into Balmora, but that's probably not a good idea. Yeah, I'm not going to push my luck anymore. I'm going to jump back to Rendili.
establish a base of operations.
Construction complete.
Out of space. Ooh, it's never Lupus has been killed. Didn't realize we were quite there yet. But let's get L3
Vehicle in
Elite.
production. Constructing unit.
I think it makes more sense to get these
Vehicle
all
in
right now.
production.
I know I said Providences.
Unit
You know what? Let's get a Providence and then let's get
Unit in production.
a C99.
Unit in
We'll get
production.
Elite.
Beginning
Get these
construction.
structures started.
Constructing.
Brickia is finally going to be kind of protected.
Constructing.
We can get
Construction complete.
some of these ground forces
Tactical battle
over here.
imminent.
Oh, hello. Well, the Republic is doing what I wanted them to. They think they're attacking a Hutt planet, but they can't really tell that we're here. Or they're not really taking into account that we are here. So Makoto, Bandit Healer, Microsoft Corporate Enforcer, Moon Nifty Canned. Unfortunate that this is deployed the way it has, because it means I'm not going to be able to
Prepare for
take
jump
this.
to
I think this
hyperspace.
might stop their ground attack as well. So we can jump back in and try to take that. We don't have the ground forces together for this yet. Let's see. Thyrsis,
Vehicle in production.
get that, and I'm also gonna sell Planet Defender and get a tax
Beginning
agency,
construction.
even though it's not gonna do much. What's that? Onderon 198 still.
Beginning construction. Building under construction. Beginning
Building started.
You want to get up farther?
Building
Get an ion
under
cannon, replace the
construction.
one I just sold on Thyrsis. So this plan only works if I have... What the hell are you? You are Norlac Freebooters. A Marauder Cruiser. Okay, I think that might be something we could beat. If I can get in there. But yeah, let's just keep getting these ground units together. Sorry. Nope. I messed that up.
Construction.
What is going on here? About to invade Lantilles, Ubricki, and Lantilles.
must meet them.
Who is even doing that? And Republic just took Obadiah, so they've actually got most of these now. How is that looking for them? What's the planet count looking like? The Hutts are really dropping, and the Republic is kind of replacing their lost planets with Hutt planets. So I kind of need to take some of these where I can. Aurelia, I'm gonna get these stuff. And I think we're gonna go to Duro.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, not shocking that that happened. They're gonna be able to maybe invade Lantilles. But I kind of wonder if they're actually gonna go, connect anything. Because the Trade Federation is actually building up Coronia Moidia again. But we're gonna take Coronia Moidia once we finish that mission. So let's see what the research cost is. 15 grand for the Bulwark 2. Alright, well, that's going in. And the Republic has actually taken out what they had there. So here, I'm going to... How'd I get to Kashyyyk? Send them over. They're coming into Karita. Is that coming from there? That's 148. I'm going to... something else.
Tactical battle imminent.
So we're taking Duro, and then I'll have to send Duoningo up. They don't have free access through Coronia Moidia. The Trade Federation has money and is starting to build back up. They haven't been able to build anything for ages.
Establish a base for operations.
I'll need to save you. That was unfortunate.
I'll dispatch them.
Probably knew that was there. Yet I still jumped the wrong thing in first. Doesn't matter that much. Like, as much as it'll be helpful to get
Task for you.
Duro, even if I don't know that I'm actually invading it yet,
We need you
it'll
for the
still
next objective. You want me to attack?
be another planetary invasion that I don't know that I'm doing right away.
It won't be long now. Dispose of them.
Because if we wait here for too long, they are going to
Frigate reporting.
attack back. They have a hypervelocity gun, so I can't just stay here.
A command I like.
I think this is where we're starting to get back into another tricky position. Like, the core collapsing is great, but we've still got to set up for the next bit of the campaign.
You have performed beyond your parameters.
Hopefully we're able to hold on to Karita. I don't want them getting Raltier connected again. That's the main thing. Right, you got to get up further. Can't have we can't have Grievous dying to a goal in 2.
Be on the lookout. There'll be no one to stop us this time.
Not sure what their next hypervelocity gun target is going to be though. Right, so get that. And there. Okay, now go back to the shipyard. There. Okay. I don't think we're going to lose anything to the hypervelocity gun. I think that'll finish before the third shot. Maybe. We might be... that's kind of scary. I don't think I want to auto-resolve. But... so close. I think I've spread out the damage enough. There we go. Okay. Everything's alive. They were still going for Tax Collector with the hypervelocity gun, so it could have been much worse. And I gotta leave you guys on there for now.
Recruiting.
So you're going out that way, and you guys are going up here. And Trench is gonna go over there.
Enemy fleet approaching.
What that sound was. But okay, at least we're in here. We'll be able to go up to Tagoria. Like, I just want to get up to Lantilles with this before any big invasions happen. It doesn't look like the Republic's attack on Slahiran actually went through either.
I'll get there.
Already shareholder, Ravenspeak, and here I remains in.
What do you need?
Roger.
Here, I need you to turn enough that you can
Shields back online.
get your
I shall cripple them.
ion shot on? I don't know.
Charging up.
Blast
Maybe you did.
doors operational.
Subjugator report.
An ion shot. See, was that so hard?
Commander.
Okay, we want to take out the fighter bays on these guys as fast as possible. Fighter bay. Fighter bay 3.
Their hangar.
Fighter bay 4.
Their fighter capabilities.
Alright. Now we take out this.
We can handle it.
You're gonna finish that one.
Separatist
You're gonna stop.
dreadnoughts.
And then let's try to track down these fighters.
Awaiting binary.
They're bombers rather.
Die, Republic dogs.
Okay, I'm gonna keep you on that.
Be destroyed.
Let's take. Well, you have actually no active anything, so keep on that.
Ready for battle.
And you're coming up, even though you were stunned for a little while. So now let's take that fighter bay, may as well. The Vontaurs do have decent fighters.
Be a target.
We got our first Voracious down. We can't leave even if we wanted to, and I don't want to.
Orders.
Ground cannon firing at the subjugator. That's actually really bad. That took it all the way down. So we need to get these fighter bays out of the way. So yeah, go for that. There's still some point defense happening. You're gonna be reactivated in a second.
Planning for your
Come on.
imminent
All right.
failure is now
Fighter
a
bay.
formality.
Took the other fighter bay. And I'm gonna start moving you towards the goal in. Our other one is nearly in.
Control tower.
All the fighters are in.
Design
Fire at their laser cannons.
And
neutralize
all right, let's get over there.
tactics for future computations.
I can stay in that. Not just for screenshots, it's also for you. You lucky little viewer. Alright, there's still 2 fighter bays left on that. I do need to make sure that doesn't last. Alright, and now we can take out the
Has arrived.
anti-fighter as well.
Roger.
So
Roger.
they must have moved these in from Tagoria,
All crew.
if this is what's here now.
Attacking.
Because these weren't there in the spying we did, right? Or did I just tunnel vision on the fun icon?
New unit.
I might have tunnel visioned on the fun icon. But I don't think I did. I don't think these were here.
Binary input.
Anytime. Fire!
I'm willing to...
We have not met requirements.
I'm confident
for
on that. I
success.
don't think they were there. So hopefully that means that there's nothing on Tagoria. Because I really need to get into Lantilles before they get a ground attack off.
Critically damaged. Prioritizing laser turrets. Proton torpedo launcher to the
But yeah, so we're focusing most of our building on getting a nice fleet up on Hypori, but that's kind of limited by the build speed on Hypori, so that can only go so far. So what we're gonna be able to do after that, or while that's happening, is use Mintuine, Liana, and Mandalore probably to
Successful.
continue building another fleet for over here, because we have the kind of scrap fleet with the Lucra Hulks. Like it's pretty decent, but it's not going to be enough to hold off everything going on over there, especially with Delacrix and Obadiah in the Republic's hands. So they have kind of that whole eastern front. They have now Hutta. Like, the Republic's getting stronger over here. I can't just let that keep happening, and I can't let the Hutts do much. So we need more than just these 2 fleets on this side. I'd almost want to move one of the core fleets over, but I don't want to let the Republic have anywhere in the core that they start, like, regaining ground. If they started attacking these, then that would be a very bad thing. But hopefully we destroyed enough of the assets in the area. So I'm just going to go back to Karelia. Damn. That is... like, we have a lot of garrisons. There's OG9s. A lot of OG9s. And droid infantry. I have some money. Okay, I'm going to try to hold this off. I'd rather not lose this planet. I'd rather not lose any planets. But I'd especially rather not lose this planet. Let's get over there.
No use trying to leave.
Like, I think it's possible we can hold on. I just need to run in.
Clones are out there. Wait for clones. Can't beat me now. Rearming for close attack. Roger, roger.
Okay, bikes, get over here.
Engaging hostile. On target.
And that's like a lot of... I have the stuff constructed here. No, you gotta get in faster. I can't let them get the first control of this. Alright, I think I can build that turbo laser now without them destroying it. This is going to be a very obvious bomb. Fuck, they destroyed it immediately. That is really unfortunate. Field base. Okay, I need you guys off of here, but like you're supposed to be... Yeah, okay, just go for it. I need that turbo laser. You cannot let anything happen to that turbo laser. Even though we've lost all of our units otherwise.
Reinforcement point contested. Unit destroyed.
Construction complete.
Unit destroyed.
There we go. Okay.
Construction complete.
Yeah, they're just gonna use a bombing run on us in the middle. I just lost everything trying to get that turbo laser up, but I don't know what else we really could have done. Okay, this HAET needs to... HAET needs to go. There's almost one down. I don't know how we're gonna stop the
Looks like they're waiting for us.
ATAPs. Come on, you're so close to being dead. There you go. That's too far.
Base is under attack.
They're gonna outrange us.
Uh-oh. There.
Okay, bikes, you need to go stop the clones. Is that in range? I think that's in range. I think they've started attacking.
Nice. We haven't secured the area.
Unit
Rearming.
destroyed.
No, get those out, and then I need to send you
Give me
over.
just a few seconds.
Right behind you.
I don't think that has done what we need it to do. Nope. Hopefully
We'll fight
we
them
can
for
get
the
some
objective.
help out of the turret. No turbo laser, but it's something. It's barely anything.
Reinforcement point contested.
Hunter programs loaded.
Turret has been sold.
So many of the Republic's vehicles make it harder to rely on anti-vehicle turrets and turbo lasers. They just have so much more range.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, don't let them have that. Here comes the bombing run. Okay, so I think we're done with that. I was so close to getting in to stop this too.
Construction complete.
We've really just been letting Lantilles sit undefended for a while, though. So it's not surprising. Made it to Onderon with that. That's 107. I don't know where that fleet went, because it doesn't seem to have arrived at Karita yet. But hopefully we're able to make some headway here. Like, this will still be a 100 pop cap that we're probably pretty easily able to take down. There's Made in Heaven, Resilience, Titanic Perseus.
Yeah.
Let's get this Storm Fleet unit in. Right. Now I want you on that one, and I want you on that one. We want to just get all of these fighter bays down, too.
I get it. It's almost not fair.
Like, this definitely is the fleet I'm least happy with, even compared to the one I called the trash fleet or whatever. Was I as rude as that?
Ready? Fire!
I was thinking that in my head. I don't remember if I actually said it out loud. Well, the fighter bays are all gone, so let's try to get this before it's back on. Take on the heavy duels, because we are really struggling with some damage there. Alright, now you can take that down. Get the little guys. Soon the little guys are going to be all they're able to build, and we'll have to probably adjust some of our fleet compositions for that. Because we're kind of built in most places for taking out both structures and higher tier units. Like individually bigger targets. The fighters and bombers aren't going to be as good for that. But we should also be more able to just have fighter superiority at that point too. Alright, Onderon, they're out of. I can't just chase them down the Hydian towards Lantilles, but I do kind of want those slots, those planets open. I want to kind of push them together as much as possible so they're thin, and we can just spy on things and just access whatever we want. We know they're coming to Karita. They're cut off on Lantilles, so I'm gonna just head up this way.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, they do have something here. Tagoria and Kashyyyk, I think we took maybe 20 episodes ago.
Ion cannon.
This has been the territorial line, but Grievous Fist is holding the back there. Majority shareholders in. Here I Remain is in.
We no longer have control of.
This will still be a good amount of fighters, actually. So you guys can come in. I'm gonna select these fighters separately. Why would you attack that? What are you doing? What did you hit? I think that actually was targeted at the Voracious. It just wasn't great aim. Okay, you guys are gonna go for the little guys.
Destruction.
Any of the other garrisons. All the fighters I need to stick on their bombers. They are trying to be jerks about this. Alright, so there's a Voracious. They probably still have some on Nar Shaddaa, but other than that, like, we've seen most of their non-Druckenwell territory on the other side of this. So we know they're, like, not super... Not super big fleets in there. Unless Druckenwell has like 800 and the other 3 planets just had nothing on it, which is possible, but I don't think it's likely. Like, maybe we'll see if the Republic starts taking some of those planets. Which, again, I wouldn't hate, because it would give us the opportunity to just kind of drop on smaller Republic fleets. Okay, let's get to Lantilles now. And there is Koru Neomoidia. Bespin with X-Bombers, so I'm gonna have to... I can't actually move them anywhere. They're gonna have to just stay where they are. We're building the ion cannon there. How is the influence here? Maybe I should sell the tax agency. I'm gonna sell the tax agency for now. Then I'll retax it later.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, hello. Well, you're dead. It's a bunch of little guys, though. We don't have much to support him with. Never mind. I'm not going to be able to take out like 30 mines and then retreat.
I am at your disposal.
Damn it. Well, so much for Ubrikia being ended. Killed one Cossack. Might have been able to kill more if I played it out. But that's really, really unfortunate. Alright, I just... that. Oh, and they're coming into...
You must meet them.
invasion happen.
Tactical battle imminent.
I want to kill that.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, we have an interdictor here? We do. Okay, this is perfect.
Incoming!
So we can just interdict and we can auto-resolve and that'll kill everything. So stop you. Stop you. I'm not going to enjoy this war crime this time. I'm just going to...
You have performed beyond
just going
the
to
parameters.
commit it.
The enemy has been defeated.
So... sucks to be them, I suppose. Can't... okay, well that's almost up to the next level, but then the Republic might come in that way. So I need to go over here.
Wonderful.
Tactical battle imminent.
We're gonna just take out Lantilles this way before we can get back to Ubrikia. Maybe I'll buy another pirate hero group. It was nice to have the Lucre Hulk while it lasted. But at least we can take out another Tector.
Continue general defense.
Roger.
We cannot allow Republic forces to retake target
Once we
Alpha.
have the core defenses built up a little bit more, I'll feel better.
They're falling back.
Lost their engines. Charging up.
Okay, we got the engines. Is there anything else I can destroy? Is it all just fighters? I think there's just fighters. So maybe I do need to give up the whole, I'm gonna make a line and then attack them on it, because that just leaves too many planets open, because they can just attack me when they have more forces than me. That was my mocking impression of myself, by the way. Any other missions? No. Just a bulwark, research. So I think we're going to spy on you
Tactical
and
battle
on Cato.
imminent.
Alright, well that's not surprising. Cato Neomoidia,
Arming sequence engaged.
go to Jindine, and then stop it. And... do I have to move these guys over and take out Lantilles? I think I do. So let's get everyone positioned over Lantilles.
Construction complete.
We have some more money.
Complete.
I think that's the Hutt invasion of Rentilles that already happened. How is this? This is 261, Koru Neomoidia. I can try to get more defenses in there. Okay, yeah, they're not going to want to attack that quite as much. That's 261, and that is 108. So I think that's going to be our next target is Coruneomoidia, with that Republic fleet over it. And we'll just take another quick look at the charts. Planets, we're still ahead. Militarily, we're actually, I think that's a smaller gap. So what do the numbers say? 26% for us, 62 for them, 10 for the Hutts. So, like, we're, I think, still growing with that. We're at about half. So that's actually all good, all a good sign. And I guess before we go, we will also maybe do some other little production. So let's take a look at what's going on in Hypori. We've almost caught up with that. So let's get another review. And let's get all three of those. And I'll send you up to Liana, probably. Because we can't get a discount on the hero groups. So let's maybe just see if there's any other... These we need to...
Constructing unit. Vehicle in production. Constructing unit.
Okay, so that'll be all of those. Then we'll get the fleet tier for our pirates seeking out. I think that is good. So we need to take Raltier and Castel soon. So let's start building up these ground forces that we want. We're gonna get 1 J1 and 2 AATs, and then we're gonna get a bunch of infantry. So that's gonna do it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far as we hopefully get to some of the final offensives. We'll be probably trying to... oh, they have Chardon as well. So Chardon, Jindine, Rathana, and Geonosis are our targets. We are also... oh, and Nalhada. Those are the main planets we still need to take. We still need to get there. But we're also... the goal is going to be, on this graph, even. So those are our victory conditions. Thanks again for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.